Welcome, everyone. It is time to enjoy some USA versus England action. There is a lot on the line for this match. So I'll run it down for those of you who don't know what the stakes are for this. Here's what happens if the USA win this match. Okay? The USA win. We are on the side of the bracket that is somewhat doable to compete with. However, if we lose, we will be the second seed for our group, meaning we will be put on the side of the bracket with France, Japan, and Spain. Arguably the three best teams in the world besides us. So, what I'm trying to say here is we absolutely need to win. And we need to win very badly. All that's to say, we absolutely need to catch a dub here.
You trying to ego you?
And
everybody's trying to bet ego me lately, but
that's what I hope we do today. So Unknown is our POV without call. I'll probably be using him for the most part. But maybe I'll use Yoshira for the reaction at the end, for example. We'll see. But anyways, maybe I'll alternate like I did yesterday. Could be fun. Do. This is a must-win match. That's what I've basically come here to say. Alright, I'm testing something right now. Can you guys hear me like normal? Or do I sound weird? Or does the stream look weird? Or is everything all good? Full beans. Alright, hopefully it stays that way. Alright. Probably, actually, by far, the most important match of our World Cup so far begins now. USA versus England. Let's get this thing started. Looks like have Unknown with a single mushroom. Oh, but he's kind of got faked out by the greens and the shroom bumps. Did not think he was gonna get a decent cut going. Goes over the bananas though. Very nice. England are a lot of tops to start off, but there's a long ways to go for this track. Unknown's gonna... Well, I thought his build would take him on the rail, but barely dropped him before it. Oh no. Unknown. Unknown, it did not make the cut once again. You know, these all happen to us. We've all had these moments. The good thing is, it's race 1 and it's not race 12, so... Hopefully he can come back here at the end. He's avoiding the hammers very nicely. Back into 4th place. Just gotta make it on lap 3. All that matters is lap 3. Well, that one was not his fault. And Arezu's off the track. Oh, this is a disaster first race for the USA. This is not what you want to see if you are a USA fan. Luckily, we do get like 4, 5, 7, 8, but bottom 2 as well. That is not ideal. Is the stream actually lagging, by the way? Or are we just trolling? He got a cold. Oh, why you sound like Gyrodunces for some reason. It's fine? Okay. Well, lovely. Alright, we'll bounce back. We'll bounce back. I have plenty of faith. You were just a little silly in the first race. And that's gonna happen. Sometimes you're a little silly Billy. Sometimes we're all little silly Billies. We're gonna lock in. Alright, we have lots of mushrooms to catch up with. Acorn Heights, I think, is really good for our spots. We have the coins to actually take the Nisk here. Unfortunate red, but Unknown did have no item there. It would have been hard to live. Okay, seems like England are a lot of the mid spots and the bottom spots as well. This is a decent start for us. Golden Bill is great for Unknown. He's going to be able to catch up quite nicely. Choosing not to go for coins, but instead to catch up. I think a good decision all around. Of course, he does get back green, but that just means he's going to get a good box. Has to build because of the slow mega from OJ. He does have triple mushrooms. We are occupying a lot of top spots right now. 1, 4, 5, 6, as well as 3rd, so it's only 2nd from England. Fortunately, they do get off a red onto us. Unknown has to take a weird line because of awkward wall ride. But he is going to be able to shroom up into... Okay. Bit of a strange shroom, but still fine. Bill from Liam, taking him into 5th place. Top spots are about even now. Triple greens from Sin. Not able to take out Unknown, luckily. Triple Shroom Star from Unknown. If we have the shock here, Unknown's basically guaranteed first. He's going to try and avoid the greens here by taking an alternate line. He's going to go bottom. Good decision. Now he just needs to star up in the cut. And take out Sin with his star. He does so. A lot of us catching up here at the end. We need to be careful of each other. But that looks like a 2, 3, 4, 5, maybe even better. A lot of England in the bottom spots. Looks like maybe even potentially a bottom 5. It's a bottom 4 for England. A bounce back race for the USA. We're back in it. Just like that. We are even. No problems whatsoever. Twitch is being a little silly goose, but we'll tune into Yoshira for this to see what the call's looking like after that bounce back. We got Shipyard. I'll turn down the volume a little. All right, Shipyard for race 3.
I'm gonna go a little bit wide.
Can I get second box here?
How to get a box? Mushroom.
Triple mushrooms is great
He's on the right.
for Yoshira. He's going to be
There it is, okay.
in a top spot. Pretty reliable here. Especially if he can land on the rail and stay on it. Not quite, but he's still going to be able to stay in the front here. Only just going to be 5th instead of, you know, top 3.
Oh, kind of bad. I'm gonna go for a bottom box.
Looks like we're top 2-5 at the moment. Nice slow horn from us. Unfortunately, triple reds are going to be able to take us out.
I got golden trip. I'm gonna touch one.
Oh, but they're second, and they just have 1 red left.
I'm gonna get a box.
The golden like 6.
So Yoshira has a feather. Could take the feather cut, going onto the rail. And with this green shell, could take out
Golden trips.
Ryan.
Golden on this turn.
See if he goes for it. Does get iced instead. Pepe is catching up.
Okay.
Yoshira's going to be 1 rotating here. We are top 2 at the moment, but it's very close. A lot of mid spots from England. We have Shock. Let's see what we're going to do with this. I suspect we're going to get top 2 a really good Shock here. Maybe a launch from the rails. Maybe we get ourselves a launch at second set. Maybe we go for something else. We're occupying a lot of the mid spots now. He could hold this for a while as well, since we are holding down top 2. However, England's going to catch up a lot here at these next cuts, so... Okay, it seems like we're going for boost panels, potentially. They're in a star. They're going to be out of that by the time we get to the boost panels. Yoshira gets to take the cut. We're out of the boost panels, but we did get them after their star. Catching up a lot. We're at the end. We have triple reds. Take out gold. Ryan might be next. No, but he kills us instead. You do take out, I think, one of them at the end. Nice.
I got one of them, they're about to.
Looks like bottom 2 for England. We got 1 in a bunch of mid spots, which should be a decent race for us.
So decent, I think.
No, it's just solid.
Yeah. Decent race. Not anything crazy.
I feel like it's just not going to be holded. I feel like it's quite obvious we have it, but I don't know. Maybe.
Yeah, I think we could have used that a lot earlier, but it's fine. Kept it even.
He had like Bill.
Still decent.
He had Bill.
Oh, baby Mario. Standard from Unknown. Yeah, if you don't know, Unknown is on a 30-second delay with no call or anything because he is being casted on MKC. So that's why you're not hearing his amazing, upstanding voice. But chat, who are you guys rooting for in the World Cup final today? Curious. Spain, Argentina. Who are you rooting for? I know it's unrelated, but still. Someone said Spain, someone said me. Rooting for yourself in the World Cup final. Understandable. Hundo cake for the win. Hey, I don't know why, but it looks like Unknown's POV is kind of a little bit laggy. Okay, it looks like it's fine now. Yeah, we do have second, but it looks like England have Oh, I thought they had 2, 3, 4. 1, 3, 4. Unknown going for a bump onto Season. Doesn't quite get enough on him. Mess him up. Does have 2 shrooms. Unfortunately, Season's likely going to pull a red. Okay, if he had a red, he would have used it by now. So Unknown's going to be clear. Into first place. That's some of the risk you have to take. They don't pull red there. And you know, he did have 2 shrooms, so even if red does get pulled behind him, he still has the opportunity to be first. But now he has a big breakaway. And as long as somehow second doesn't pull up with triple reds, he'll be completely fine. Liam is in second at the moment. Going for a back, does not connect. I think Liam might have popped right over it. Unknown might go for this feather cut. Okay, he decides to hold, which is understandable. I would have personally feathered up there just to avoid getting redded in an awkward spot. But holding the feather to get a bigger lead is a decent idea, considering that the shock could end up killing Unknown here if England do have it. Does get the feather cut quite nicely, has a big breakaway. A lot of USA in the mid spots, a lot of England with the bottom spots, and it doesn't look like there's a shock in play. If they had a shock, they would have probably used it by now. Orange for Unknown is going to keep him. Oh, looks like England did have the shock, but that is not going to be a good enough shock to get Liam into first place. So it looks like they're just aiming to get the mid spots here behind USA, but that's a 1-3-4-5 in about 10-11 or so for USA. That's going to be a big win for us and put us in the lead probably by about 10 points. .12 lead. Very nice. I'm surprised Scar isn't on Team England. I'm pretty sure he is. He either is not interested in playing, isn't available, or was not selected. But he, you know, whatever the case may be, got England strapped up with talent regardless, so. Thank God slow glider isn't a thing anymore. Yeah. Definitely could have been a brutal slow glider if they still had that option. But luckily they don't, so. Slow glider didn't get, like, so nerfed to the point where you could still go for a slow glider, it's not going to be as effective. But anyways. Rainbow Road now. We have Unknown in first. Going for this tight box. Gets the green. Can he get it onto Liam? No, and he does get redded for it. England are going to have a lot of top spots here at the start. At least top 2. But it's Rainbow Road. Literally nothing matters at the start of this race. Nice to have front presence, but you don't really need it. You really want front presence after the chasm cut and the big off-road shortcut. So we'll see if that's what happens for USA. If we win this, do we get our colonies? That. Fortunately, there's not too much on the line. Unknown! Tried to go for the green snipe, did not end up doing too much about his actual driving line, but in essence... Oh, okay. Yeah. Yeah, Unknown. You're gonna hand us some ads.
Oh, I'm sorry, CG.
Oh, but you're good, you're good.
Anyways, we'll switch over.
You have to have reds in, okay, I'm throwing reds up on the glider.
OG could have it out.
Freaking Unknown, man.
I'm specking green out again.
OG's doing nothing. I think Click to have for sure right now.
Are we done?
Alright. Let's see.
I have bonded
Like
5.
next one.
I'm in
Yes, one.
I don't think we have very many top spots at the moment.
I'm dead.
Uh-oh. Okay, I thought he was off the track.
They have.
Getting blue.
I think
It's possible England has. I wouldn't be as confident as Yoshir is, but
if they're top spots, maybe go.
it's possible that they do.
A lot of top shit.
I killed him. I killed him.
Playing around it would be good here.
That's nice.
Top 2, 4, 5.
Watch the corner coming up here.
Oh, we're top 2, 4, 5. That's actually really good.
Top 4.
There it is.
There's some making
There's the shock.
Okay, it's okay.
Gonna get us right before the glider, which shouldn't be too bad for us.
Yeah,
He did say we're 2, 3, 5. That is
building here on the-
possible.
Yeah, I'm just gonna use Kamek.
Yoshiro's building up and not doing the build extension, which is interesting. I don't know.
I'm gonna go left. Ball left.
I guess that
I'm sure past you, Oxy.
was pretty fast.
Ball's right, ball's right. You're in front.
Does get to use his mushrooms on the glider.
Double here in 6.
The bombs do not take out us in the tops. We have a lot of the mid spots right now. I think they're probably top 2, if I had to guess.
Okay, I'm pointing here.
Looks like Pepe is slowing down to give us more space and flag out England.
I'll throw away. Oh, BD get red.
They're coming up on the right path in 3, I think.
That's not, I'm not lying.
Ghost unit reading them off.
They're behind you.
Okay, I think we've redded them off, and now we're 2, 4, 5. Nice red onto gold. Huge red from Oxy. Now we're 2, 3, 4.
After this.
Yep, I see it.
Who's got an
Before. I'm more that Oxy. That's tight.
Got my build.
Putting the nanas tight. Might take out some people. We're 2, 3, 4, 5 at the moment. There's a bill coming up. Oh, but they take us out. Only 2, 3, 4 here. Maybe even 2, 3, 5, because OJ might have passed yet.
2, 3, 5.
Ooh, that's a brutal ending for us. Oxy was gonna get a pretty good spot, but he ends up getting last because he got
Yeah, nah.
threaded off.
Having Meg out of build this though.
Slight losing grace from us. We're still gonna be up overall, but not by much.
Not bad. I mean, it just could be worse.
How is technical not on Team USA? You know, if this was a time travel competition, he would be top of the list. Unfortunately, not. Doesn't play much wars or online, so. Man, I can't wait to get off Rainbow Road, so this isn't fucking blurry as hell. What about Shortcat? Guys, Shortcat is Canadian. First of all. But there are other reasons Shortcat is not on Team Canada. Let's just say. Not that he's not a good player. It's just... I don't know if he has any clan war experience, to be honest. I don't know if he's played... He might have played, like, those 24-player Flounder Fest, or whatever Troy does. I know he's played in at least a couple of those. It's Assassin super sub for Team England in the 85th minute. He should be his own team, so... How is Shakespeare not on Team USA, though? Alright, now we're on Toad's Factory. This is our track, by the way. Nobody can stop us here. So we're hoping to get a run going. Get us started. Get us a bigger lead. Have at the moment. Right now, I think we're top 3. Yep, Yoshira's in first. Not a great shroom there from Unknown. Right into our nanas. He's gonna have to play from the back. Aiming just to get a box there, but not consider Yoshira pulling out triple nana. I think we just ghosted in first place, so we do have first, but England has a lot of the mid spots here. Good thing about Toad's Factory is there's so many opportunities to hit out the other team. And as you can see right at first set, a lot of people just died. Now we have golden. There's a blue, unfortunately, for us, but Unknown's going to be able to take over first place. He's going to back this boomerang as well. right here. Take out 2 of England, I think, with that boomerang. His boomerang does get taken out, so he can't take out Sin rest of the throws, but still in a decent spot. Has a green. Sin's going to take the shortcut, but he's still going to be right on top of Unknown. In fact, he doesn't even get any closer. Decent back attempt onto Sin, does not connect. Really creative idea, but not work out this time. We go for the back here. Decides to hold on for now. His first is very valuable right now for the team. Might end up chaining this. No, decides not to. Oh, hit the ghost there to take his Nana is not ideal. But we do dodge, a lot of us. It seems like a couple of England dodged as well. Might have actually been an England shock. From the looks of things. It just happened that we dodged into first place, which is pretty huge to salvage. But it looks like the rest of our team are not doing so hot. I don't know if we got... Okay, we did get top 2, I think, actually. So top 2, 5, maybe 9, 10, 12. Oh, no, okay. My eyes were deceiving me. Not a great race on Toad's Factory, unfortunately. Doc does kind of hinder our chances. But good cover from CP to save the race. That could have been top 4 for England without him. Of all Master Staff Ghost time trials, which track was your favorite? I haven't played all of them yet, but so far, I'd probably say Whistle Stop. Like, I didn't do all the fastest strats, but got like a good 9 for 9 run. That's probably my best run, I would say, but my favorite, I don't know. That's the first one that comes to mind. All right. Choco Mountain. I actually am not paying attention to the track picks very much, but I don't think we like this track very much, so my guess is it's an England track pick. Might be able to bump out Liam here doing the Superman. Okay, he ends up not going for it, which is understandable. Still wants to get good items. Oh no, not the football. Take us out. But, okay. Still alive. Can play from the front still. We do occupy a lot of bottom spots at the moment. That Horn's going to give us a lot of top presence. We are 145 at the moment. Shroom Triple Reds from Unknown could do some work for us. OJ's going to be redded by Unknown here after the cut. More than likely. Okay. Yes, nice. We are getting blued, but I think Arezu might have a Shroom to dodge it. He does not. Okay. Unfortunate blue timing, but we do have CP cutting into first place with 2 mushrooms. He's going to probably take the other 2 shortcuts. No, he decides to hold on to them, which is understandable. Oh, okay. Unknown has to back, but it's okay. Looks like we're top 3. Top 3, 5. Good position so far. Unfortunately, Choco Mountain is one of those tracks where you really want to have tons of back presence for lap 3 especially. You have 2 back there, but we'll see if Unknown... Okay, does pull triple mushrooms. That's huge for us. We might be able to keep top presence, especially if there's no shock here. Unknown does get a Superman off in time. Does have 2 mushrooms to take the shortcut. Gets the extra trick that saves a lot of time. He's going to go pretty wide in this shortcut just to retain his drift. Oh, Slowhorn from Ryan does take out Liam, though. They would have got top 3 if he just kept it all alone, but it looks like they do take advantage of their front presence at the end to take us out. And England do get a really good race here. Not ideal for us. Gonna have to mount a little bit of a comeback here. Top 4 for England and 9-10. Not great, but there's still plenty of time left. We're only down 30. All right, DK pass now. You get a ghost at the start for unknown. That's actually really good. We got a lot of mushrooms too. OJ does have triple mushrooms in third, but he fails the cut. So he's going to be not a threat at all. Unknown, unfortunately, does get bumped off by gold, but gold is also bumped off, so we're still a lot of top spots. Top 3 for now. Build triple mushrooms for unknown is quite decent. See if he's able to take Bill shortcut up here. Does go for it. Bill's an 8, so it's going to take him past the turn. End up in second. Top 2 for now, with mushrooms as well. Okay, that actually is a good blue placement for us. If that went for Oxy, it would have been very difficult for Unknown to even do anything there besides just die. So that means Oxy also got to take the cut. And now, looks like he got bumped a little bit by Unknown, but he's still in first. Blind block for Unknown is pretty huge. We are top 3 at the moment. Nice triple bananas pull from Unknown. He can maybe take out Sin with the coordinated back, but he's just going to hold on to it for now. Red does skip. That could go for Oxy, but I don't think it does. We are top 2-5, 1-3-5, something like that at the moment. Green attempt from Unknown. Not going to connect. He could potentially get a horn off. Oh, that's a big shock from England, I think. Yeah, that's got to be an England shock. Hitting them right over the wall. We are still in this race. We have actually a lot of good spots for the end to pull mushrooms. We'll see if that happens. Triple shroom star, but there's a banana straight for Unknown. Gonna chain this into the double. Maybe pull... Okay, he's actually gonna hold. Wanted to leave the double for a resi there. Okay. Big kill onto OJ, I think. At least I think he died. Not too sure if he lost to Unknown, but definitely lost to Oxy. Ooh, rough race again for us. England are pulling a lot of shocks, but they're taking advantage of the chances they get them. We didn't really take advantage super well on Shipyard, for example, when we pulled it. But there's still plenty of time left. If we have 3 or 4 races, just gotta be good in these last couple, and we can win it. Okay, we're down 40 with 4 races to go. It's literally anyone's game at this point. But we need to start the comeback soon. See if we can make it happen on Mario Bros. Circuit. Nice nanas onto both of England. We managed to survive all 3 of those nanas. Get us into 1-3-4 at the moment. Nice red onto Season, but he does ghost in time. 1-3-4-5 though. Not too bad. Unknown going a little bit too tight. Does not avoid the back from Season. Gonna end up bagging. Could be good for us in the long run here because we did not have anyone back. Don't want to have England just have sole possession of the bottom spots. If Unknown can maybe pull Shock himself. Maybe use it to our advantage. There's a blue for us, but do still have a lot of top presence. One of England just got hit in 4th place as well. So we are top 4. Arezu does dodge the Shock. Unknown staying back here would be really good for us. Needs to not use this build prematurely. Even though we can't really pull Shock, if he can just dodge by being behind it or being in the bill, this will be totally fine. England has a ton of bottom spots at the moment. We are bottom 2 as well. So as long as they don't pull it in 10th place, this will be a really good race for us. Oh, I don't know if I like this build from Unknown. It does catch him up, but... Does it drop him before the set, maybe? No. Oh, it does! Okay, right into set. That's probably why he used it. He knew that build timing. Does get triple mushrooms. I do fear that England could pull last-second Shock here. But hopefully not. Can just keep a lot of our top presence. Does not get the charge jump cut, but he does survive the coin shell from Ryan. Last-second Shock is going to shake things up, but we did have a lot of the top presence. We might have even had top 3-5 or top 4 here, which will be really... Okay, top 2, 4, 6, 7. That's a really good race. We're bringing it back a little bit with that one. Could have been a lot better without the Shock, but still good regardless. Now we're only down 22. We almost cut that lead in half from England. Okay, Salty Speedway now. We are in pretty good spots for this track. You want to be a lot of the top spots for Salty, just to try and force your way up there. And if you can just get triple mushrooms, you'll be in a fantastic spot. Unknown does go for the coins here. Doesn't get a box, though. I do see a lot of mushrooms in the front, though, along with a lot of red. Looking good so far. Oh, but he doesn't get the top path, unfortunately. Gonna keep going. Try and get an 8th place box, probably. Or, he's gonna stay in the back because England do have bottom 3 if he just kept going. Darbill, not too shabby. We occupy a ton of the mid spots. I think England have 2-3 at the moment. We have everything else besides that. Unknown's trying to spot up what OJ has here. He's going to have to bill because of the red shell. I think he actually could have held that. I don't think the reds connect in that section, but not a bad bill. Gonna golden up here, try and get a good box at the next item set. Hopefully he decides to bag here because England would have bottom 3 otherwise. I think OJ might have DC'd actually. Okay, we do have CPE back there now. Unknown's deciding to throw these fireballs away, not go for the rail, avoid bumping us off. But Pepe did decide to go bottom regardless. Ooh! Some unfortunate coordination attempts there. Okay, that's actually not a bad shock for us, especially for Unknown. Oh, but he fails the top path. That was definitely an England shock, but we did get a nice launch. I think they failed a couple in top spots, did England. And they're definitely guaranteed last, so as long as we get some decent mid spots here, we are first as well at the moment. Triple Red's coming out for season. It's going to give them a lot of kill opportunities, but we are top 2. Unknown's going to stay off the rail, I think. Oh, he's going to go for it. He gets it. Oh my gosh, this is a huge race. Huge race for USA. Top 3-5, I think. Maybe even top 4. With a potential England shock as well. Top 2, 4, 5, 8, 9. Bottom 3 from England. That's going to bring us back to even with England. Just like that. We are up 2 points, folks. Heading into the last 2 races. We've made a huge comeback, but we've got to keep it going. I'm such a dingus this whole time. I thought you were playing. I would not be commentating like this if I was playing for one, and then also you'd be hearing some other voices than myself. That is very dingus behavior. I should narrate a gameplay like this in BC. That'd be the top 3 cringiest things to do. Yeah, OJ did DC after all. It definitely still was an England shock. I gotta say that was 100% coordinated. It's just he managed to bring it back. Very nice. 2 races to go. We are on Bowser's Castle for this one. Hopefully we can coordinate well to not bump each other off. It looks like Unknown does get bumped off, but not by one of us. Oh, he does make the cut, but just barely. It is not a great one, but it is still a cut nonetheless. It's going to save a lot of time over those who fell off the track. Triple Shrooms Ghost for Unknown. England do have top 2 at the moment, but if we have any mushrooms, we're going to be able to cut into those top spots pretty much immediately. I think we're 2, 3, 4, 5 at the moment. Or maybe even 2 through 6. Okay, no. England still do have top 2. Looks like they all had mushrooms and none of them died. But 3, 4, 5, 6 for Team USA. It's very close in the front as well. A lot of things can happen here. Unknown does decide to cover an early target shock from Team England if they happen to pull it. Looks like one of England did fail, so now we might even be top 3, 5. We do need to be careful of the shock here, though, because they are a lot of the bottom spots. They have high chances to pull it here. That was a nice read by Season as well to get CP right before the shortcut. Now we only have 1, 3. Actually, top 2, because Unknown had shrooms. Top 3 now. CP did cut into 3rd place, it seems like. Ice from Unknown. Gonna hold off on using it. The Saber also took the shortcut. We'll see, is there an England shock here? If there's an England shock here, this could change the tide of the entire war. Not this time. We do make it across. Unfortunately, Unknown took a pretty bad shortcut. He does get to ice out Ryan, though, which of itself is pretty decent. Oxy does have a big breakaway for himself in 1st place. Does back on the Nisk. I don't think it connects, but it forces them to take an awkward line, and 2 of them fail because of that. Season does cut up into 2nd place. A lot of England here in the mid spots. Season does get meteored. That is huge for us. Pepe in 4th place with the gold, and it's going to keep it. I think we have a lot of the mid spots as well. I see England in bottom 4. Is that the case? Or are my eyes deceiving me? Is this going to be a huge race for the USA? It is! Top 2, 4, 5, 6, 8 for Team USA. An absolutely ginormous race for us. Gonna put us about up 26 points if I had to take a wild guess. We are up. With OJ's DC, I'm actually not sure, but I think that's about 26 points. That is huge. We just need one more decent race, and we've got it. I think there's a track that they have in mind here that they might be picking. Oh, not the track I was thinking of, but definitely a good track to pick in this scenario. Actually, I don't know if I agree with this track because there's a lot of bad TS spots. Desert Hills does come into play. I think if we just play around the fact that they could full shock and end up covering a lot of the potential bad spots, this is a totally fine track for us. So I don't know the exact numbers here, but I think we're up around 26 to 30 at this point. Maybe even a tiny bit more. We just need a not terrible race from this final one. And we secure the 1 seed going 3-0 in the group stage. Can we do it? Hopefully, yes. I do see a lot of England in the back already. Top 2 for USA, top 3 even. We do have triple mushrooms. Does Yoshira pull him as well? He does not. But it's okay. Unknown does catch into second place with those mushrooms. Is going to have one after he takes the second shroom cut. A lot of top spots for USA. I do see one of us bagging, though, which is really good. We do want to have a couple of us in the back just to cover for the inevitable shock spot from Team England. We do have top 4, but this is kind of dangerous if we aren't careful. You have 2 in the back at the moment. Honestly, wouldn't mind if one of us gets killed out here. DP does die. He might end up bagging. We'll see. England do have a lot of the mid spots at the moment, which actually does kind of make me feel better. Might mean that they don't have dodges. One of them is in Bill. Unknown's going for triple mushrooms here. In 5th place. Can he get them? He does get them. He's going to launch these. Okay, backwards. I thought he'd throw them forwards. We just need a decent race. We don't need anything huge. Unknown's going to go around. He's going to get target gimmicked. Oxy might be able to take over first, and that's going to be enough to hold on to the victory for Team USA. We secure our 1 seed in the tournament, going 3-0 in the group stage. No other team in the tournament went 3-0. And now it is just a matter of if we can win in the bracket stage. Wonderful stuff from Team USA. We ended up winning, I think, by 40 points in the end. Or, no. A much smaller win, I think. Yeah, like by 20. But still, incredible comeback from Team USA. It was looking kind of dire. A lot of shocks pulled from England. But USA did not have a lot of bottom spots in most of those races. They kind of just let England have a lot of those shocks. But luckily for us, we made adjustments mid-war, did very well for ourselves, and ended up making the comeback. Well done to Team USA. Secured the 1 seed with a lot of, what's it called? A lot of resistance. A lot. What am I looking for? A lot of adversity. That's the word I was looking for. We came through a lot of adversity. Now we have the 1 seed. Fantastic stuff from Team USA. Well done. All right, well, that's going to be it for the stream.
You found a
Oh.
place.
Hello, Audible. Yeah, that was really close. Got me kind of spooked there. All right, see you guys later. Have a good one. I'll see you guys for the bracket.